Hey, how's it going, Jimmy? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. We are a local online marketing and website design company here in the Springs. Um, I understand that one of our associates, Taylor, reached out to you guys asking if you needed some website help or online marketing. And I understand that you were looking for a video analysis of your site and see what I can pull up as a search marketer. So I wanted to follow up and do that for you. So so I'll go ahead and do that now. Without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. The first thing I did actually, I'm going to pull up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs is one of the tools that we use as a search marketer in terms of SEO, so we can kind of look at the site and see what kind of SEO has been done to the site. And so what I can see right off the bat is that there has been very minimal SEO work since 2014. The reason I can tell that is because this right here, the referring domains where my mouse is hovering, this is one of the most important parts of SEO currently in Google's algorithm in determining why your website should rank higher than another website for the various keywords that we want to go after. So if you don't have enough of this right here, you're never going to rank for the keywords that you want to rank for. And so the fact that since 2014, you've just been hovering at 19 live referring domains just means that you just haven't had a lot of SEO work done. If this has had SEO work done, especially since it's been since 2014, you would at least have 300, 400 referring domains, which would get you at the first spot for all the keywords that we want to rank for. The reason why this is so important is because the number of referring domains that link back to your site shows Google's algorithm how authoritative your website is and how trustworthy it is. And if you have those two key ingredients, Google has no choice but to rank your website higher than another competitor's website for the keywords we want to go after. All right. Now, in case you didn't know what a referring domain is, it's basically any website out there that links back to your website via hyperlink. So if there's a blog out there, for example, that's called the exterminationblog.com, and they make a new blog post and they say, hey, if you're looking for the best pest control in Colorado Springs, check out whybuggin.pest.com. Yeah, that's a great name, by the way. Brand name. And so there'd be a link that links back to your website. And so the fact that that blog, that website is linking back to your website is actually tracked by Google. And so anytime another website hyperlinks back to your website gets credit for it. And so what you want at the end of the day is you want a lot of these websites to talk about your website and to specifically link back to your site, because it shows Google that a lot of websites are talking about your website. Your website is trustworthy because a lot of these websites are like, hey, check out this link, hey, check out this website, check out this business. And so when you have a lot of these links that link back to your website, it builds that authority and trust, which is a very key ingredient in getting you ranked for the keywords you want to rank for. All right. Now, obviously, that is not all of SEO, but it is a big part of it. And this is one of the first things that I could see when I looked at your overall profile in terms of your SEO. So that's one of the main things that we'd be doing. The next thing I did was I tapped into your organic keywords tab. Basically, this shows me exactly what kind of keywords you currently rank for and where you rank for those keywords. So it looks like you are actually ranking on the number 3rd spot for the keyword pest control Colorado Springs. So fantastic job being on the top of first page for that keyword, but there is a little bit of improvement to get you on the number 1 spot, which gets the lion's share of the traffic, and you're going to get a lot more phone calls and inquiries when you get up there. So still room for improvement, but still 3rd spot is great. Exterminator Colorado Springs, another fantastic keyword that we want to absolutely get you on the top of the first page for. It looks like you're on the 6th spot. Pest Control Colorado Springs CO, number 3rd spot. So yeah, what I can see kind of right off the bat is that you're in a very, very good positions, because a lot of these keywords are in the middle of the top of the first page. And these keywords don't really necessarily mean much. Pest Control Pueblo is something that could be cleaned up. So it looks like you're on the 30th spot for that. So your Pueblo location definitely could use some help. Exterminator, Pueblo CO, so 27. Rodent Control, Colorado Springs. And you can actually rank for that keyword as well. So it looks like we're in a really good spot. It just means that you're you know what? I'm actually very surprised considering how little SEO has been done to the site that you're ranking well. It's probably also because you have a lot of social factors and you have been in existence in a while and it's just a good company. And so Google's probably giving you credit for that. But if we were to really ramp up your SEO, you would start outranking Yelp, all those different kind of websites that are out there, and we can rank you for multiple pages for these keywords and really blanket that first page so that you're capturing almost all that traffic to your site. So um, yeah, I think it's kind of a matter of asking you some questions, kind of sitting down with you and asking you, hey, what kind of services have been your bread and butter? What kind of area are you looking to grow? And come up with a plan of attack that makes sense, that that matches the kind of the keywords that go along with the services that you want to provide, and kind of go from there and make sure that we have a solid plan of attack moving forward so that we can get you found for those various keywords front and center and starting you bring you even more business than where you're at right now. Yeah, I think that that wraps up my actual off-page SEO analysis in your thing. Now, one thing I do want to mention is, like I said, when we kind of tackle our SEO plan of attack for you that aligns with what you're looking for, what we do is we go about it very scientifically and data-driven. So we don't kind of try and guess what kind of keywords that people are actually typing into Google. We do our keyword research and actually use tools like this that help us determine exactly what kind of keywords people are actually typing into Google, as well as the metrics behind those. So if you think like the keyword best pest control Colorado Springs 2017 might get a ton of searches, and we try and go after that, and it only actually gets 10 searches per month, it's not worth it for us to work on those SEO campaign, right? And so we want to make sure that we optimize our SEO campaign around the keywords that people are actually typing into Google that are actually going to convert into sales. And so we want to make sure that we do that from a very scientific and data-driven approach so that we can give you the most optimal results and bring you the most amount of business for our SEO campaign that we run. All right. So the last thing I want to do real quick is hop over to your site and see what I can find. So right off the bat, I love the hours. Phone number has to be a click to call. So when people are on their phone, especially older folk, they don't have to sit there and drag and drop this number, try and copy and finagle with the phone to call you guys. It can just be a click to call number. So when someone taps on that number, it'll direct them to the dial pad with the number on there, and they can just hit dial and it'll call out to you guys. So definitely want to make sure that's going to help increase conversion rates. So it's not just about us bringing you traffic to your site and more traffic, right? It's about actually converting that traffic into people reaching out, phone calls, scheduling an appointment, reaching out via contact form, that kind of thing. The other thing that I would recommend doing is, do you see how it says give us a call, we'll get them all? Great catchphrase, great. We just need like call now right here, like a button, a click to call, right? And so it's a call to action that requires them to do something, or call us now, or fill out form here, right? And then click on that, and then or schedule appointment, right? And then you can schedule appointment there, so it reaches out to them. So you not only are you hitting them up here and then requesting a service at the top right, but you're also capturing it here, so you have 2 spots for it. You don't want to go any more than 2, especially on the fold, but 2 is going to help increase conversion rates. Request a service, this is good as well. It's on the first page. This needs to be click to call. I would like to see some, what customers are saying. Yelp, BBB, our services. The site is really nice. Whoever did the site did a really good job. And you guys have the locations that you service up there, which helps Google understand which location that you service. Contact us actually goes to this form. Okay. Type pest. Submit. That's actually not bad. It's not bad. We want to make sure we have the maps on here, so when people type in, I'm not sure where you're ranking, so pest control. So it looks like these guys are the ones that are being found. Why you bugging right here? So it looks like you're on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th spot, and getting on the top 3 right here captures a ton of traffic. And so we want to make sure, and a lot of phone calls especially. And the fact that these guys don't actually have a phone call in here because it probably means that their sitemap's not set up correctly. But we can make sure that when like, see right here, these guys, window tint, these guys are our clients, and you see how website and directions. And so we want to make sure we have that. So when people actually need to visit you guys, they can do that. And so obviously, and if it was on mobile, there'd be a call button right here. But since I'm on my computer, it's not going to pull that up. But we want to make sure that you're on the top 3 and make sure that you have those website directions stuff so people can do it that way. And then, yeah, and part of it is making sure that you have the elements on the site so that Google can crawl it correctly and do this. And a PO box isn't necessarily the best way to get you ranked. So this is something that we'd have to look into. Like, see, these are the kind of things that not all SEO companies can tell you that they're going to do, right? They'll just say like, oh, we'll send you links and then that's it. But we don't like to cut corners, right? We want to make sure we fully take care of our clients and really maximize our campaign. And so these are the kinds of things that I would recommend. If I'm like, hey, this PO box is probably hurting you in terms of being found for your online map search, we need to figure something out as a solution for that, then, you know, it's very ideal that you do that. So you get found right here, get a lot more visitors to your site, and then really be able to blow up your business. Now, and if I'd said, hey, you know, there's one thing that I think you're lacking in, which is actually an image of the owner. No, you guys have, you have it right here. I would actually have this on the homepage as well. Somehow, do you see like right here on the give us a call, we'll give them a call, or we'll get them all? I would see like a little circular image of the owner, or like at the bottom, you know, maybe like a quick quote, be like, I'm sorry, your name is Army. That's cool. That's huge. Hank. So Mr. Hank, so if you could be like Hank Speedy. And so you could be like quality care at quality work and quality care. You know, in quotations, and then Hank, and then have like image. That would be really cool. I can see something like that really connecting in an emotional side and getting people to reach out more. But I think I'll wrap it up here, guys. I hope at the very least you got some insight out of this. And if you'd love to meet at your office or at our office and talk more about this, we can absolutely do that. Or phone call, email, whatever kind of floats your boat. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.